At Skyathos Airport, the jet blast during takeoffs and landings can exceed 100 miles per hour, powerful enough to throw a person off their feet. Fortunately, no one has been injured while standing nearby. A Mexican Navy helicopter experienced a mechanical failure, forcing an emergency landing in the town of Agua Blanca while approaching the area affected by Hurricane Grace. The rescue mission turned into a dangerous confrontation with the elements. The Boeing 747-8 encountered difficulties while landing at LAX in strong winds, making contact with engine number 4 and causing damage. The incident highlights the importance of maintaining a safe distance in adverse weather conditions. This demonstrates the immense power of jet engines. The engines of the MD-80 generate incredible thrust. It's truly dangerous if those things happen to fall and hit someone. The Cessna 551 encountered an issue near Texas while landing on a wet runway in the rain. Due to insufficient runway length, the plane skidded off the runway. Fortunately, the pilot was unharmed. The plane took off from the Naval Air Facility El Centro, California, generating a powerful shock wave followed by a loud explosion. Just being near it was enough to make my heart race and feel the sheer force of it.
Wild. Oh my God. Wasn't that crazy?
The front propeller of the plane broke off when the engine was running at low speed after the incident in Denver. Posing a risk of losing control, the pilot had to take emergency measures to land safely immediately.
No. Oh, Jesus.
Holy cow. The plane landed on the runway in Mopani when a deer suddenly darted across, nearly colliding head-on with the propeller. Luckily, the deer managed to dodge it and was unharmed. A Piper Warrior aircraft made an emergency landing at Bethlehem Airport due to an excessively fast approach speed, which caused the plane to lose control while turning. The aircraft crashed onto the runway before its nose wheel was damaged. At NAS-JRB Fort Worth, the pilot had to eject from the F-35B after a failed vertical landing.
Oh, he just crashed.
This life-or-death decision reflects the extreme risk and the tension of each passing second. That's crazy. Look how low that A321neo is. Those people almost got blown away. Someone could have been hurt. What do you think? Do you think these unusually low approaches were intentional? The dramatic landing of the KLM Boeing 747 on Maho Beach seemed like the plane was heading straight for the crowd. If it had lost control in this situation, it could have been dangerous for people on the beach. Oh my God, look! The Boeing 737 seems to be having trouble on the runway. This is a hydraulic failure. The consequences of this failure highlight the importance of preventive measures. Checking the engine before the flight is an essential part of that prevention. The C-130H, Hercules aircraft from Youngstown Air Reserve Station, conducted takeoff and landing training on an unprepared runway to train the crew in handling harsh flying conditions. That's terrible. A Saab 2000 experienced a technical failure and skidded off the runway while landing at Unalaska Airport. It had departed from Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport. Emergency landing. A small plane, gear malfunction, belly flopped onto the runway at Phoenix Goodyear Airport. Miraculously, no injuries reported. Under the pressure of strong waves and winds, the task of retrieving the doctor at a speed of 25 knots by the NH-90 SAR-40 Squadron helicopter became incredibly challenging, threatening the safety of the flight crew. A bird being sucked into the engine intake can cause damage to internal components, blockages, loss of thrust, and pose a safety threat to the aircraft. This is why pilots need to be extra cautious in bad weather. Birds, especially large ones like eagles, can cause serious damage to aircraft. Bus drivers need to be extra cautious. Always stay alert while driving, especially in areas with wildlife. Thank God the deer wasn't injured after the collision. The Qatar Dreamliner did not make a loop because the pilot decided to cancel the flight due to the strongest winds of the storm. This was the right call. The plane visibly shook when flying through the turbulent area. Helicopters are not designed for such low-altitude maneuvers. The pilot is demonstrating a lack of airmanship and disregard for the lives of those on board.
Didn't think I'd see a T-292B on its side today. The Cat 994 and dozers to the rescue. Now that's something you don't see every day. Watching him lift the 14-ton excavator out of the pit using those tires and landing it safely was no stroke of luck. Clearly, it was executed flawlessly. Guess that dozer had enough of the hard life and decided to dip out. Talk about work smarter, not harder. That quick getaway was unexpected. Those operators are handling the weight shift like pros. Every angle matters when lifting a flipped truck like that. Man, that's pushing it to the limit. One wrong move, and that crane could tip like a seesaw. Hope they're keeping an eye on that ground stability. With 295 horsepower packed into the Zaxxas 460, Hitachi designed a true powerhouse. That bucket alone can handle more weight than most machines I've seen. Talk about top-tier engineering. There's nothing worse than falling twice in the same place, but that doesn't matter anymore. I thought it had successfully gone downhill, but things didn't go as expected. It's okay. This is an issue that any operator will encounter. Nothing like a bit of mud to make things more interesting. Come on, Cat 793. F, pull your buddy out. The strong teamwork of these giant machines. Navigating the slippery mountain with the Oshkosh M1070 under dire conditions is nothing short of incredible. Had he locked the differential to stop those tires from spinning, we wouldn't have learned such an important lesson. LKT-81. Turbo is struggling to pull large logs up from the ravine. I've seen its effort through powerful pulls. The driver is faced with the challenge of turning the truck instead of reversing out from beneath the low bridge. The most effective recommendation is to remain calm, avoid panic, and think clearly. What about you? How would you handle it? That crane flipped like it was auditioning for a circus act. Just goes to show, construction is never dull. Keep laughing, folks. The operator is very skilled, especially when 3 walls collapsed and his ball got stuck. He released the brake and let it go instead of damaging the crane. Behold the DAF CF-85, a powerhouse with an engine that dominates any terrain. It's being put through its paces by an expert driver in a grueling test of strength and skill. Did that really just happen? I can't believe my eyes. That operator must have had a moment of distraction. Crazy stuff.
Ayúdale, güey. Ayúdale.
The Kenworth C500 possesses real power, I guess around 600 horsepower. It is a classic beast, perfectly designed for these thrilling journeys. Here is no giving up in Unimog's dictionary. No matter how difficult the task may be, just look at it. It can still haul wood. A controlled takedown like that? Impressive precision. You can tell this operator knows exactly how to handle each swing to avoid any structural hiccups. Pure expertise. Oh my God, the truck couldn't maintain its balance. The excavator lost its center of gravity and flipped over before it could think. Fortunately, no one nearby was injured. That Mack R600 is a true workhorse. With tires like that, it's built to conquer any terrain. This is precision engineering combined with pure power, a trucker's dream machine. It's not just driving, it's survival out here. The load, the angle, everything's just begging for a misstep. Reminds me of those rugged old workhorses from back in the day. They just push through anything without a hitch. It's like seeing a legend reborn in steel. With modern hydraulic excavators, people aren't just sweating it out anymore. These machines bring smooth operations and incredible efficiency to the job site. see how they prepare for the rescue in accordance with proper procedures and safety measures. And surely their meticulousness is always rewarded as the vehicle has been safely pulled up. Why bother with clunky excavators when you have the K700? Its powerful engine turns uprooting trees into a breeze. It's a game changer in the field.
И дървото корал, ма и трактора корал.
Man, that's skating on thin ice. One wrong move and it's game over. Gotta hand it to the driver though. He's got nerves of steel. Oh yeah, it's the ultimate showdown. Kraz versus T150. Both machines are bringing their full power to the battle. Who do you think will come out on top? Great job. It's like watching human and machine work together in flawless harmony. Two partners in perfect tune. Man, that reminds me of my first days on the job. Seen a truck rear up like that more than once. Takes me back to simpler times. The Ursus C360 is built to handle the toughest environments. Thick snow? No problem. This tractor proves itself with impressive efficiency. Have you ever wondered how the forestry industry thrives, even in the toughest conditions? The TDT-55 and KAMAZ-4 3118 are the unsung heroes, carving out paths across glaciers.
Последние шаги, и мы сделали мост.
Flawless execution. He gets the Bobcat onto that truck without a single hiccup. His skill with heavy machinery speaks volumes. By establishing a sturdy support structure, along with specialized machinery, we can rescue this heavy cave incident. Indeed, practical experience will always be the best way to learn whoa.
Success. If you disconnect everything, at least you'll be able to...
That was a close call. That driver really had to jump into action to avoid a serious disaster. Look at the Kamaz truck, loaded with large logs, powered by a modern diesel engine that allows it to easily wade through the river, something not all trucks can do. This overload is a disaster waiting to happen. Greed can really blind you to the risks. Stay safe, folks. The tractor's flight, when lifted by the crane, will land on the truck with its companions. How exciting! The diligence and effort of the operator as they navigate the heavy truck through the icy snow. Can you guess if they will make it through? The cat is feeling very proud and bragging. I pushed a big guy down the cliff. I didn't expect that Volvo to handle such heavy-duty work. That drill really packs a punch. Can't take my eyes off it. The Tatra 813 encountered a tough challenge on the slope. Too narrow, it seemed. However, it gracefully navigated back down, showcasing its reliability. Thanks to the assistance of 2 Komatsu machines, the dump truck was able to unload successfully. The power of teamwork turned a challenging task into a smooth victory. I was quite anxious as the truck started to drive over the bridge, but the unexpected steering saved the truck from a major mishap.
Упирается и все, высоко ему.
It is crucial to select the appropriate drag line for your bulldozer. An incorrect choice can transform efficiency into difficulty. Make informed decisions.
Потихоньку, потихоньку, потихоньку.
It is challenging its limits alongside its owner. There is no punch without smoke. That is strength and determination.
Aí, pode ir.
The Sany SY215C changes the game in the world of excavators. With advanced hydraulic technology and a powerful 150 horsepower Cummins engine, it dominates the job site.
Toma, agora a bicha vem subindo.
Legal esse triguinho aí.
Man, that turn reminded me of driving through the mountains with my dad. Nothing like a tight curve to get the adrenaline pumping. What an eye-opening experience. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content.